Exactly, because in Pordenone, where we have a multimedia department and a university which studies this kind of subjects, what would you reckon are the 2 or 3 subjects that a student should study today in order to get a job tomorrow?
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit out of what you're thinking about, probably. The first thing is I would say study anthropology. In all of these technologies are really just about reconnecting human beings with each other. So understanding a little bit more deeply how humans work and how we actually, what our nature truly is about, will actually give you so much more insight into where things are 5 years from now, 10 years from now, than if you just take that C# class. Yeah. Or that Java class, or just about Photoshop. Okay, yeah. That those are just tools, but what it's really about is understanding the connection between people. So I would definitely be taking an anthropology course or 2.
And we are unlucky because we already have it.
Good. Second is I would be looking at just the hardcore math and sciences. And I know that that's going to scare a lot of people who are really interested in the art, right? But if you don't understand the core behind the physics of why is it that your color balance is off, okay? Or what is it that, that the exposure is really telling you? Okay, yeah. Or how audio is going to work better in a room with low ceilings and high ceilings, or what have you. You're going to always be fundamentally at a disadvantage when you're trying to be able to produce something that's great with limited tools. So understanding the deeper fundamentals behind all of this will never ever do you wrong, right? And having the problem-solving skills to be able to look at a new technology and decide, is that new technology going to really make it, or is it just going to be yet another one in the dustbin, right? Because for everyone that makes it, there's 20 others that people hype about, and that you could spend a lot of money and lose your shirt because you don't understand fundamentally. Yep. That's just a waste. I know a lot of people, for example, in the digital production business, right, who bought these expensive laser printers, and they spent hundreds of thousands of dollars buying, these old, well, now they're old, yep. Right, but buying Macintoshes and making it all fit with laser writers and everything, and they had an advantage for about 12 months. And then the technology passed them by. And now here they are sitting there with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 of debt in technology that they bought and paid for that isn't at all useful or interesting anymore, right? And so they went out of business. And so I think that being able to understand fundamentally both the economics as well as the underlying fundamentals of the technology, why this is really important and why it's going to last, will serve you both as a producer as well as a business person.
Mr. Sifry, thanks very much.
My pleasure.
You're invited to Pordenone to give us an interview.
Thank you,
and a conference whenever you're comfortable.
All right. Well, thanks very much. Thanks for having me.